What's up, guys? How's it going? Fush, Superior Kimchi. Thank you guys. The contribution 0 as well. All Hex. Also, How Good Are Keyboards? Welcome. We got a package to open today. But everybody, welcome. I'm not gonna lie. I just eaten. I just had a really late dinner. I was like, oh man, I was planning on streaming the whole day. Or like, I was planning to today to stream tonight. And I'm like, oh man, I think I ate too much. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this tonight. We got a few tasks to work on. The first of which is to open up this package. Because number 2 on stream, yeah, bring the camera with me. I opened this upside down. Oh well. Okie doke. Our first and only package of the night. Oh, I can't see this. Hold up. We got 4 H60s. 2 of them are JST, 2 of them are USB. I realize I'm short on PCBs, or I was short on PCBs for builds that I have. I'm still short as per PCBs I will need for boards that are still being produced, because they're just cases that take pretty standard PCB situations. Yat. All right, so that's it. But also, I might be one short depending on how one of our tasks goes today, and we'll just have to see. Let's take a quick look at this. Bunch of Heine PCBs. I wished I got in on a deal on these PCBs. I know that Novel Keys a little while back had $5 off on Heine PCBs, and I don't know what I was thinking or not thinking, but I didn't. That was kind of unfortunate. Anyways, these look good. I'll look at one and it probably extrapolates pretty well, pretty nicely. The others I'm sure are fine. And also, I could have also got them during Black Friday too, but... Now, with that said, I also think I'm getting a little bit short on stabilizers. We'll just kind of have to find out about that. But there is one more thing here. Or I guess, I don't know if you count it as 2. We got the NK Cream Clicky. So, let's take a look. I'm curious about this. What makes these clicks different? Let's find out. Ah, that is different. How does that work? It's weird. It's like linear. Yeah, I hadn't known anything about this other than that they existed. They're straight up a linear switch. That's weird. They're linear, but they're clicky. There's no bump. Look at this. That's really weird. Wait, that's not just one switch. That's all the switches, right? Let's find out. Yeah. There's no bump. That's really weird. Switch dock, by the way. Doc, welcome. Throw him away in the marbles race. Yeah, let's open it. Let's find out. I don't know anything about this. Oh wow, there's like factory lube on it. You see this? It's like, I think the click mechanism exists per the bottom. That's pretty weird. Oh, and the leaf is totally different too. So you can get a closer look. Maybe not. Damn, this thing been tripping. Interesting switch, yeah. Sorry, Sapphire. Welcome, by the way. Arigato Roboto, welcome, welcome. Does the actuation match the click? Oh, that's a good question. I could grab a multimeter. These are cream clicky switches. Arigato Roboto. Oh, let's see if I could get it closer, just so we have a closer look. It's not. Come on. Come on. You're here. All right. So you can see there's like some factory lube on it. Little, I don't know, plunger in there. The bottom is like, I don't know, got some metal or foil or something. And the leaf is like weird. It's just different. Okay. See if we can get this back to normal here. There we go. Cream Click is very interesting. They're the least shitty MX switch I heard yet. They're interesting in hand, but in hand, I feel like in hand clickies are always different than mounted on a board. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what they'll sound like when they put together. Do you have them? Do you own them? I see Philippe. Oh, I see Philippe also. Welcome back. Happy Friday or Saturday. As it bugged me about box whites, the actuation comes after the click and it broke my brain. Ideally around the same time as actuation. Okay, let me go. I'll grab a multimeter. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Technically, Saturday is 2 a.m. Ah, got it. Oh, I needed those alligator clips. Innovations we never asked for, I want. Okay, so just a rundown is I got this from Novel Keys with the H60 PCBs, and I guess they have like $199 like free shipping when you hit $199 now. I don't know if they always had that, but they have that now. And so I was deciding between these Cream Clickies and also the Cream Plus. I kind of was thinking about the Cream Plus because I wanted to try like the different inserts, but then I realized I think the one that everyone seems to be more interested in is copper, more so than titanium, but the copper was sold out. So I had the option of doing the titanium and the Cream Plus or doing this, and I don't know why I chose this instead. Oh shit. Oh, I guess you guys should see this. Everyone and their mom wants copper. Titanium sounds dry. I see. Snoopy smells. Happy Saturday, I assume, for you. Dude, this is supposed to be the sound mode. Come on. There we go. I think it's before the click, the actuation. Do Do you hear that? That's weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for so many reasons because it's linear. It's just weird. Yeah. I am curious in trying this, so we'll kind of find out what I want to put this in. You know what we could put this in is because I wasn't even anticipating buying this anytime soon. Well, we just got the Arc 60 in, so maybe we could do an Arc 60 build pretty soon. Maybe the next stream. I don't know yet, but in the next stream we'll run an Arc 60 build and we'll throw these in. We'll see. So if you're careful with it, you could use them without clicking. Yeah. Let me catch up on there's a bunch of people that just joined in. Baby Dog, welcome. Jason7 of 9, and welcome. And Snoopy Smells, guys. Thank you guys for the contributions. We are at 93%, guys. We're almost at 94. We're less than 1,000 away from being 94%. 940,000 channel points out of a million. You guys are crazy. Oh, speak of the devil, we just hit 941 in 130. Guys, we're at 94. We're like so close. That's 60 people's 2,000 point contributions, which means that this might happen within the next couple days. You guys are nuts. Oh my goodness, guys. Y'all are nuts. Is it Latin base? What? Okay. What? What? But yeah, I'm curious about putting this together. We'll try it in the Arc 60. Oh, Perestroika. No. I don't have the Perestroika usual kit. So this is just the Cyrillic kit. Okay. So, interesting switch. I'm curious. We'll do it. We'll probably do it. What are we doing tomorrow? Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. We'll work on the Arc 60 tomorrow with these cream cookies. I didn't know what I was anticipating with this, but it actually has me curious, and I think we can work on this tomorrow. All right, let me make some adjustments to my schedule here. Arc 60. Okie doke. What's the name of this board? Bankai-san, welcome. Welcome. This is a Pandora 60. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. It's got a rotary encoder. It's got a lot of stainless steel, like accenting, and it's a big stainless steel. Polished stainless steel here is a big aspect of this keyboard design, which is really, really nice. I really, really like it. Although the build of it was kind of weird. Not my favorite build, but it looks really nice. I'll say that. Okie doke. Oh, it also has a USB, an extra USB port. So that's pretty cool. Put your YubiKeys or mouse, like mice receivers in there. Okie doke. Looks steep. It's not too bad. I guess, yeah, you guys are in here. Let's run a little type test. This isn't even like a build stream necessarily. So, we'd just be chilling tonight, so. All right. If you guys want to hear this, this is, what is it again? FR4 plate, Tara Ball tactile switches with slow 2 springs from Sprit, 68 grams, and then Dolce R5. Yeah, let's do a little test for y'all. Oh shit. There it is. That's the board. Hope you guys enjoyed. Okay. Thing is rad? Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it? I like it. It's kind of like one of those, I don't know if you call it a medium, almost heavy tactile. JWK Taro ball. MX-like tactile switch. MX clear-like stem. Are you gonna pick up the Type 60? Type 60. Is that the one? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get it totally wrong, but is that the one that like Elvin has? I mean, I've had vague interest in it for a long while. I'm looking at it now. Is it coming out soon, or is it? I don't have any details on it, so I'd be down HHKB. But I remember the last time I looked it up. Elvin built a total of 8 Type 65. Ah, I see. But it's like the same. This Axiom Studios, is that what it is? I'm looking this up here. When does it drop? I'm down. It looks like it's sold out here, but I'm not sure if it's like just like a placeholder page. It's an IC right now. I see. Yeah, no, I'm cool. Like yeah, I'd be interested. A bunch of HHKB boards I'm interested in. There's one that just dropped today. It's the moon one, or like the Swiss cheese one. Let's see. I think it's on Vala Supply. This guy right here. As far as I understand, I recall that like this came out, or like this was an IC. This has been an IC for like over a year. But I think something else, like I think some factory, some designer in China like stole it and then like put some out in advance. But like I think this one here is supposed to be just like forced HHKB, MX HHKB. And I think there was like someone who took the idea and then just started putting these out in like non-HHKB layouts. It's kind of crazy. But I'm down to cop this. It's cool. Like, I'm interested in this one because it looks like cheese, right? But then they have one where it's like, I guess silver, but it's supposed to look like the actual moon. It's kind of funny. So yeah, I'm probably going to cop one of these. The only stupid thing here is hot swap only. See, I hate Greg, but on this, Greg would make sense. It would look really nice. It was interesting. I saw Alex, probably one of the first people I've seen this do this, even though Greg's been out for so long, but he actually used the yellow kit to make everything just black on yellow. I tried doing it once. It didn't look like it was very interesting because I put it on like a red board. It didn't really work, I don't think, but I think it would work on something like this for sure. But I hate this like forced hot swap PCB. I looked at it though, and I don't know, like there's a part of me thinking you can just replace this. I think. Excuse me. Like you could just replace the PCB. Like it has some cut corners, but there's nothing on the bottom case that seems to like block you out. I would hope that this top case isn't like all the way flat down. So if you could just replace this with like an H60, I think that would like make everything, like it would solve everything. But I don't know. It's an HHKB PCB. Well, we'll have to see. I'm curious if like what the bottom side of the top looks like. Because I don't think they give you very many details on that. Would you guys get, yeah, I don't really like hot swap. Yeah, hot swap, bro, I hate hot swap, man. Hot swap sucks ass. It's just like it's like every modern switch, like every non-cherry switch, they just like, every non-cherry switch is made with like these like oversized legs. And so they just end up being super, super tight in all these like hot swap sockets. So like you could kind of only really use like cherry switches in like hot swap boards, I feel like. This is super annoying. That's one of the main reasons why I got a Frog Mini, not the Tofu 60 V2. I mean, I feel like there would be a million reasons to get a Frog Mini over Tofu 60 V2, but I don't know. Frog Mini's cool as hell. Like, best switches to use in hot swap sockets are KTTs. Do you think? I don't know. I just imagine KTT among everything else is just like probably got those big old oversized legs. Probably get stuck in the hot swap sockets. I hate those. I don't know. KTTs are kale based. I see. Got it. Maybe I ought to give it a shot at some point. We have, the Arc 60. I got 2 PCBs for it. Akko switches, thin legs. I see. I've never used Akko switches before. All right. So while we're on the subject of yellow boards, let's talk about one of our first tests. It's kind of a build, but not really. It's pretty much the simplest build in the universe. Appreciate you guys all being here, by the way, but maybe you guys can help me out with a little discussion. I've talked about this numerous times in the past, maybe in like 2021. And I think it's worth opening up the discussion yet again. Kale pins in a kale hot swap socket fits pretty dang nice. I see. Okay, guys, we have this. This is just a tray build. So, on this tray build, we have, these are blue Alps switches with an FR4 plate that Moon Operator helped me like put together. Helped me do like the CAD work for it. He was just kind of showing it all to me. He's got some blue Alps on here. Looks like this is a Keyed Me Up Steezy 60 Alps PCB. And then we got DCS Alpine Winter. And one thing I just want to quickly show is that we have this labeled here on my collection page as an Alps party. Sinvec, welcome. What's going on? All right, so we've talked about this, no fewer than a million times, but this is we call this the Alps party. So there was a group buy that was run, and for anyone, so there's some people here who have heard me tell this story, a million times, but I'll tell it again for the context here. There's a group buy like in 2015 or so called the Alps Party Group Buy. And what it was a group buy for just a bunch of parts, which included this thing called the Hasu Alps 64 PCB was the primary component of this group buy, but then just a bunch of other stuff. There was like a powder coated blue plate. Like it also just like it was also a buy for like I think some Matthias switches as well. And at the very end of it, like, I mean, it was a successful group buy. I mean, people just bought shit off of it. But then, like, the guy just ended up kind of mentioning that, like, it was sort of a selfish endeavor because he just wanted some of this stuff and wanted to drive the prices down just a little bit for everybody so that he could put together what was a pretty simple tray mount build, which had all these things, like a blue plate, the blue PCB. Also, I think this was like kind of coupled along with this this key set. Like it wasn't the same group buy, but DCS Alpine Winter was kind of running semi concurrently with it. And he just said that he just wanted to do all this and then like grab a blue case and then just have like a blue board. That was it. And so I ended up finding one of these on the aftermarket maybe about 2 years ago from someone in Australia, I believe, who basically had one of these builds. Like it's just straight up, the whole build was just that. He put it together and he was just selling it, and it had the Matthias switches in it, but it had like everything else. Like it had the powder coated blue plate, and it was in a metal case, and he was just selling it, and he just called it an Alps build, this seller. So I bought it and I like looked it up, tried to figure out what was going on. I think all of these parts are from this Alps Party group buy in 2015. So I don't know if you call this the Alps Party keyboard or if you just call this a generic 60% board. I don't know what the best way to look at it is. The thing is that the powder-coated blue plate only really came from that group buy. Of course, you could just make your own. Peebs, welcome. But I've swapped that out for a separate blue plate here that's done in FR4, which was again from the help of Moon Operator. And then I ran this in a plastic blue case, like just a simple tray case. Not a metal one that it came with, because the metal one that it came with was super scuffed. The guy who sent it from Australia, who sold it to me, shipped it in a bubble mailer, which is like, great job. Anyways, so I did this. I ran this inside of this blue plastic case for a long while, and I loved it. Like this, I think that this blue plastic case is really, really, really ugly. I hate the curved corners and I hate how thin the bezel is. But I was running this for such a long time, and I loved the way that it felt and sounded. I think that hollowness was just like, I just love the hollowness when you pair it up with like some of these more subtle clicks, or even like basically any click that's not a, cherry blue click jacket style click. If it's softer than that or if it's louder than that, I love it when you put them in like super, super hollow cases. I think they sound really good. So that's what I was running this for a while. But then at some point I realized I needed a tray case because I ran a giveaway for just a simple tray build, but I needed a case. So I stole this case, and then I sent that simple tray build off for the winner of the giveaway. So this has been without a case for a long time. And the thing is, I wished I had a prettier blue plastic case than the one that you guys just see here on the collection page. But I don't think they really exist. I don't think there are prettier, better, like, just cases that feel and sound just as good. So it's just, I haven't found a home for this. So, looks sick. Yeah, I mean, it's chill. So, here's what I have. Basically, I have the same exact case. The same exact plastic case. Except, it's not blue. It's yellow. So, like, part of me just wants to, like, throw this in here, and that's, like, kind of it. Like, I gotta screw this in. But then I feel like this is not even the same board anymore. And that's the funny thing about this. Like, the whole discussion that I've had in the past was, if you replace every single part of an individual board, is it still the same board? Even if it's as simple as just, like, not really a big full custom, but just, like a simple tray board? I don't know. I got no clue. What I do know is the last board I did could use a Tofu 60 alu case. I could. I don't have one. You know what I did want to do, though? What I wanted to do was desolder all of this. Actually, I wouldn't even have needed to. There's RGB in this. Holy shit. What the heck? I didn't realize there was like this underglow, RGB underglow on this. What I would have rather wanted to do was, because I realized I don't need to desolder this, what I would have wanted to do was grab a Tofu 60 acrylic case and then just like use blue underglow. The problem was that like I found these Tofu 60 acrylic cases going on clearance on KBD Fans AliExpress page, and then I let it sit, and then it sold out. It just sucks. Really sucks, actually. So that's out the picture. I found someone selling like a secondhand one, and then like I don't know, I feel bad, but I kind of ghosted that person because the person sent some photos of it, and it was like not in the best condition. And then also I guess I just kind of forgot. I guess one thing we could do, I could run it in the Balder. Should we try the Balder? I'll go grab the Balder. That in the Balder would be sick. There's an old philosophical argument. Yes! Yes, the ship. What are you talking about? Was the ship of Theseus? Is that what it was? Is that what it was? I forget. Oh, this guy just popped out there. Yeah, the ship of Theseus. Okie doke. A Mod 60 can be alternative if you want a cheap 60 tray mount and it's frosted PC too. Oh, wait, let's look at that. Mod 60? Mod 60. The thing is, like, again, I love these cheap plastic cases and how they sound. I just think they're really ugly. And also on top of that, this one's not even blue. All right, let's look at this Mod 60. Oh. Oh, that's nice. Ah. Oh, man, should I cop? Dang, it's on sale too. What? That's kind of nice. In this case, the important question is, do you care if it's still the same board or do you want a good Alps HHK? That's true. That's another true aspect of it. But here's the thing. Going back to this, it's that, like, you know, for those of you guys who haven't seen this, you can hit exclamation collection to get to my, you know, the page that has the collection that I own. But it's just that, like, I feel like at this point, like, I need to change this name. Like, it's not even the same board anymore. Like, if I get this Mod 60 and put it in there, it's not an Alps party anymore. It's a Mod 60. That's the funny thing about it. This board ceases to exist. That's kind of what's the funny thing. The Mont party. All right. Anyways, this is our Balder. I feel like a lot of people were trying this situation out, and you know we did this kind of almost the same thing with the PH60. So this is a Balder, and we did an acrylic plate, DZ60 underglow PCB. We did like the clear Duroc V2s, Aqua King switches, and also these DCS clear. But if you guys want to see this, I'll go grab this other one because, you know, we're just chilling tonight, right? We're just chilling. Let me grab this other board here, the PH60. We're theory crafting. Well, we're doing a little bit of everything here. I don't even want to see the comparison. This is a PH. This is a PH60. This one's got clicky switches. These are what are these? Utemu ice clicks. And this has a SA polyclear. And so this one's a polycarbonate board, but this is a polycarbonate top mount. And we were doing the helicoil on this because it's a top mount, but we had like the sort of messed up threads for the plate screws. So here we kind of in two places here we have these you know, sort of interesting things. So here's what we'll do. I guess because all these boards are out, we'll just do some type tests. Why not? This one has nothing to do with anything other than that it's comparable to how this looks. The reason I have this out is because we're about to try to put this in here and then see if the blue underglow will look any good, or, you know, if that'll do us any good. Let's just try this out one by one. All right. Again, Utemo Ice Clicks, SA Polyclear, pH 60 top mount. Let's do this. All right, so there's that. Put this away now. There wasn't really a whole lot to that other than it just looks like this one. Okay, next one up. Let's do this Balder before we, you know, sort of change this out. Oh, we got the white glow. Of course. Here we go. These are linears. Aqua King switches with the replace, like the Revision 2 tops, and DCS clear, and an acrylic plate. All right, so there's that. Okay, and then what we want to try to do now is maybe one of a couple things. I just unplugged this, didn't I? So the goal here is maybe try to get this assembly in here, because again, they're both simple tray cases. And if I don't like how it sounds, then I guess we'll throw it in this one instead. But we do have to try to, because what I recall happening is this will end up fitting really weirdly, and it's in part because there are these two standoffs that are a little strange, but also all of these, I don't know what you call these, some of this stuff just needs to go away. Needs to, because I think it makes contact with one of the stabilizers, if I recall correctly. See if we can like try to pinpoint that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is a point. And try to line this up here. There's a point right here where this screw is like, it's just not going to line up really properly at all. So at the very least, you need to clip this, and I think this right here too, if I recall correctly. But then past that, I'm just like, I remember on the blue one, I just started cutting out all of this shit, which I don't know if I was supposed to, but I did. So, all right, anyways, let's try this, because I've never really done anything with this Balder before, other than the initial build, and I kind of just want to see. Oh, and then also, meanwhile, for those of you guys who haven't seen this, the other day we got in this Gateron keycap puller, and I'd heard this from Miss Xing Xing Wang's stream, but you know, I finally got to try this in person. Yeah, this is like the best. this keycap puller is like the best. All right. Oh wow, that O-ring got kind of messed up. That's kind of funny. Oh, well, okay, it struggles on stabilized keys. You might still need to end up using a wire puller on some of these stabilized keys, but I was able to get that one off not too badly. Okay, so all I got to do is just take off some of these screws. And we did like a double O-ring situation on this, and I realized you don't really need to do that. Okay. Well, that works. What the hell did I put in there? I feel like there's something weird looking in there, and I wonder what that is. I just don't remember. But Peas, thank you for the kind words. Ah, those are like standoff O-rings. Interesting. Okay. I don't think we need the top ones. I don't know why I did that. 2-2. Yo. Hey, yo, Spring Roll, what's going on? I'm gonna get rid of these extra O-rings. What the fuck is wrong with me? There's these pointless extra O-rings here. We could get rid of these. They just kind of look weird. Hey, yo, Spring Roll! Thanks for the contribution. All right, if anyone wants a sneak preview on the tasks that we have here, so right now we're trying to assess what's the best for this blue Alps assembly. It's just a simple tray mount. We're just trying to figure out what's gonna, like, you know, turn out to be the best looking, best sounding, that combination. For now. And it might change, right? And maybe we might go for that Mod 60 because that's like on sale right now. And it looks pretty good. Okay, so we'll put that to the side there, and then really all I have to do is just try to line this up all over again. I'm not sure if you were supposed to put both. This came with 8 O-rings, and then I stacked each of them in a pair, which I don't think was technically necessary or even preferable. But before I do that, I should probably pull these caps off here as well. Okie doke. Now let's try this. Ah. I don't think I'm supposed to stack them twice. I don't know, but I don't think so. As I continue to try it anyways. All right. Easy. 4 screws, easy. And that's the build. It's just 4 screws. You don't need to do shit. Tray mounts are awesome. All right, anyways, sneak preview of some of the other tasks today. There are 2 keyboards I want to desolder. And then after that, if there's still plenty of time left over, there's even a couple more options after that. We could lube switches, or I don't know, there's some other stuff. Cut BKE domes because they kind of got a little funky. RIP tofu. The tofu idea? Or are we saying rest in peace to the food? Are we saying rest in peace to the idea of me getting one of those acrylic ones? Oh shit. I don't think I need to tighten this that much, to be honest. The OG tofu have been, yeah, I know. It's like all gone, and I should have got in on one of those acrylic ones, but oh well. Not a big deal. Alright, I gotta say, I don't like how it sounds that much. I think I would probably enjoy this in the plastic case more. We could run a type test. We could also test out what the lighting would look like. I'm gonna guess that the Mod 60, I don't know. It's a cool idea, but I don't know if it'll match up to the sound of this guy. Man, I love the sound of this guy. $15 case. Did you hear that Tim Allen sample? All right, let's run a type test on this. Well, let's figure out the lighting on this first. Okay, it looks like I completely had lighting off. There it is. That's the solid color. Let's see if we could like try to match this blue plate, which is kind of hard considering that it's dark and also not, the color of the plate is not determined by actual light being emitted. I don't even know what kind of blue that really is. But if I, for example, make it like not so bright, the brighter I make it, the more ridiculous it is. But the darker I make it, the more that effect is kind of there. Sort of. But I guess we could also make it breathe. Gee, that one's annoying. Alright, it's probably going to be one of these breathing ones. Is this just like fast breathing? It is. I guess they breathe at different paces depending on the LED. Okay, let's run a type test on this. If y'all are cool with it. Alright guys, I guess this is a Balder 60 now, for now. This is a Blue Alps, complicated Blue Alps, SKCM, Blue Alps, FR4 plate, Steezy 60, Keep Me Up Alps PCB, and DCS Alpine Winter. So let's run this. Okay, here we go. All right. So that's this build. I don't think I like it very much. I think, in my opinion, I might try to cop this, but in the meantime, I think it's time we run some mods in this guy. What y'all think? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pry off these stand-ups. He doesn't like it? Oh no. I mean, it's like, it's just this whole configuration, this setup is, I don't know, I'm not that big a fan. Clackety. Thok Thumbs, Johnny NYC, guys, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Alrighty, so we got some of our best friends here. The pliers and also the wire cutter. So I'm about to ruin these wire cutters. Hopefully I can find I bought a 3-pack of these, I believe. So hopefully I can find the other two, because by the end of this, this will probably no longer be very sharp. Let's see if it's behind me, actually. Aha, here they are. Yep, we got 2 more in this toolbox here. All right. So this is just the build. Yes, the build is a bunch of tasks. So our first task here is try to find a home for this this FR4 Alps DCS Alpine Winter assembly, and I think it's going to be this plastic case. We've played with these plastic cases before. I think they sound great, despite them being super cheap and really ugly. Was the Freya 60 like it? This is a Balder right here. I like the Balder 60, but the Freya 65 has got the problem of not being an HHKB. I mean, I guess I could turn it into an HHKB. I could get a plate that just covers everything else. That is an option. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to go right into it. We're just going to try to like pry this out here with some pliers. Oh my god. Ah, the Balder, yes, yes. Yes, yes. I wonder if... I can't remember what I did. What I kind of remember is that like you can kind of unscrew this rather than me trying to pull it out. I think the key is we'll try to like cut the plastic shelving or sleeving off of this this metal standoff, and then from that point the gold part can kind of be unscrewed, sort of like See, I don't really get a good grip on it right now. Actually, I kind of just shaved the plastic off here. I should wear goggles. This shit's gonna like get into my eyes. If anything goes too terribly wrong. Let's wear some eyewear here. Dremel? I don't have a Dremel. The big problem with this stream is how much scuff I intentionally and also unintentionally, you know, instill upon some of my collection here. Yet somehow I do it all without a Dremel. Alright, let's get this out of the way here. I also did put bump-ons on this. Ouch to the hand. Trying to... There's a way here, I know it. Oh, I got it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so all the rest of this, presumably I can, I don't know, maybe snip it off? So pretty. It's beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna try to shave this all the way down here. Maybe I'll try to retain as much of the inner linings, because I think on the blue one I was trying to cut so much of it off. We only really need to cut it off in a couple spots. Regardless of whether or not this is the final home for this assembly, I think it's good to just get these off. All right, then the other one near the space bar as well. Yeah, it's just... Oh, simple. I don't think the pliers really did anything for me. All boils down to like the wire cutter, I think. That's kind of all I need to do, I think. I could clean this up more, it's just not really that necessary. Only really need 3 or 4 standoffs? Yeah. Okay, so now the, oh shit. that's screwed in. The other thing that's worth noting is we got to cut down a little. What the hell was that? All right, I was holding this unassembled, or I guess the unmounted assembly here, just by a keycap, which is kind of a goofy thing to do. That doesn't go there. Okay, here we go. So the thing to sort of note here is there's a couple of these Duroc, screw-in screws that we need to account for on the bottom of this case. And I remember this specifically being a problem, so I'm going to mark it up. I apologize for that. Okay. So it would kind of be in the relative neighborhood right there. Who is that? Antixius. Thank you for the 19 months. That's incredible. And thank you for the contribution. Guys, we're getting like super close. All right, so there's the other mark. I would imagine those are the marks. Let me make longer marks. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Have a brother with a big old raid. Welcome, welcome. I'll mark this up here. Okie doke. 950K, guys. 25 more people to go. Spicy G-Gong, thank you for the contribution. Big O Raid, Big O Tire. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could say that. Aloud brother, welcome, welcome. Okie doke. So the key here is we need to snip out these two parts of this. I don't know what you'd really call this. Whatever this is. We need to snip these off because the screws need to sit there. So this should hopefully be easy-ish. What you doing tonight? We're just doing a bunch of little tasks. We've had conversations here in the past about this this Alps party keyboard, trying to figure out if it's even the same board anymore. And we've done this in the past too, where we've just kind of messed with these plastic cases. So we're doing it again because I gave away the last one. The ribbing, yeah, the ribbing. I guess that's what we call it. There's a couple of ribs here where they kind of don't really work with screw-in stabilizer screws. So I'm just like trying to snip these off. This one might actually be okay, but better safe than sorry. Thominator. Thank you for the follow. You. Welcome, welcome. V2, any McRibbing? All right, that might be it. Let's see. So this is not the build we're going to put in there yet, but we're just going to see if this like generally lines up with the stuff we just removed. Same style PCB. I think it should be good. God damn. Damn, y'all hear that? Some fireworks tonight. I think that should be good. Okay, so we'll retain the ribbing. We've cut out more ribbing on these cheap plastic cases in the past, but we kind of don't need to. Okay, so for anyone just tuning in, I guess we'll show this on the raid here. So this is a Balder, and I think that this is really cool that, like, you know, I can try to make this case blue to match the blue theme that was going on for this. You know, previously we called it an Alps party. But I don't like the way that this sounds. I much liked it, you know, better when we do this clear thing, some linears on it. This is Blue Alps here, and I just don't really like this. So this is why we're trying to transport this into a plastic case. I think these plastic cases are so underrated. It's like $14, and they sound like this. Yes, they are ugly, and yes, they are plastic, but they sound so good. What keycaps are those? So this one right here is, I'm not sure what you might be referring to. This is DCS Alpine Winter. This was run back in like 2015. But if you were talking about this, these are DCS Clear, which you could buy today on Pimp My Keyboards, which is Signature Plastics, storefront. So, yes, sir. Just got a Poker X3 build plastic. Plastic's so good, man. Plastic's so underrated, man. Okay. Because of the raid, before I take this out, because I don't like this very much, let's run the type test. And then we'll be able to sort of see here if you guys agree with me that when I put that there, it'll sound better. Let's find out if you guys agree or not. All right. Here we go. There we go. It's not bad, but also meh for being Blue Alps. Yeah, I think it's in my opinion, I think it's the build. Like, I just don't think that Blue Alps works with the Balder. And that's okay. Like, the Balder can be really good. I think it's really good with these linears. I think it's fantastic with these linears. I just don't think that the Blue Alps works with it. And so that's why we're going to throw it in some plastic and we're going to love it way more. Because we've done this in the past. It's just that the plastic case I had before was blue. A blue that didn't really match this, but also a case that I gave away. So we're going to throw it in there shortly. And, we'll give it another listen when we finish that up. So, okay. Also, for anyone just tuning in, guys, best keycap puller ever. Gateron keycap puller. I found out there is another vendor selling this. I think it's Mino Keys. I think Mino Keys, is a stateside vendor. So, Prevail just, kind of went away. Who was the last, I guess the vendor I did know who was selling this. But you can still get it, I think, from Mino Keys. Mino Keys is Toronto-based. I see. Canadian vendor. Got it. Okay, well, North American vendor. They're not stateside, but... Okie doke. Let's pull this out. And then I guess while we're at it, we'll put the clear assembly back in. Still does mystery switches. Nice theme on the ball. Technique, welcome. I need an HHKB, not JK. Yeah, it's okay. Like, it looked cool for sure, but we might try to get that Mont 60, the PC tray. Okay. I don't know if anyone's done a Balder 60 before, but this came with 2 pairs of these like standoff O-rings. I've been stacking them, and then like it just kind of doesn't really line up. I don't know if you're even supposed to put more than one. If you're missing that novel keys gotcha, I'm good on mystery stuff. I'm good, I'll be honest. Oh my God. Okie doke. Ahoy, there's Stiletto. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Stiletto, did the board get there? The board parts. Technique, thank you for the hydrate. Stiletto, thank you for the contribution. We'll run a type test on this too, for anyone who didn't hear it from earlier. I feel like everyone's going to be trying to get those last points in here, huh? Everyone's going to like try to battle for it. 962. You guys are nuts. Black Tar, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, then I'll just remount these keycaps here. All right, so we'll run another typing test on this after we figure out this this Blue Alps situation. So we're just gonna throw this in here. Yep, and I could just already hear it. It just sounds better for just being a silly cheap one. Bitter seeds. Sup? What's up, my guy? Thank you for the 19 months. Oh my goodness. Can y'all believe it? 19 months? That's incredible. All right, these are Phillips. I guess we could do O-rings on the other side of this, but honestly, it's been a while since I've done just like straight screw into this with nothing. Kind of just want to. Not a whole lot going on, just wasting time. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Fuck. These screws are not magnetized at all. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Alright. I feel like we're gonna get rid of these screws. This is stupid. This is really dumb. I guess I could just do that. Work from 7:30 to 6:30. Oh my goodness. That's a long day. 11 hours? Is that 11 hours of work? That's a lot of hours of work. Was it rewarding or was it just too much? All right, that's the build. Simple. Simple build. We didn't even put these O-rings in. These little isolation O-rings that I'm not sure actually do anything. Alright, so let's get these back on here. And we'll run a type test on this. And then let me know what you guys think. I think it's going to sound a lot better because we've done this before. I think it's going to sound a lot better in this cheap plastic case. But Up to you guys to decide. Yeah, it was a bit much. I was reading docs and fixing some sad servers. Hasn't been rewarding since the early 2000s. I'm sorry, man. Okie doke. Simple. Oh, I didn't put the feet on it. Let's put some feet on it. Bro, you know what go? Oh, you know what go perfect on this? Bro, should we just like throw one of these on it? Do you want me to repost my response to your question if that'd be alright? Yeah, no. If I ever miss like a message, feel free to like paste it more than once. I don't know, but should I put one of these stickers on this? Maybe a big one? That one might be too big. Yes, it arrived 2 or 3 days ago. I was looking at replacement parts, and it's a bit ridiculous on how much it's going to all cost to get it back in working order. Yeah, I apologize. It's a little bit pricey. I mean, some of those parts can be a little bit pricey, for sure. But yeah, it's kind of the reality of it, I think. Do you have any experience opening up IBM boards? Okay, so I remember the last time I tried to talk about this, I think I had a detail wrong. If you're talking specifically about buckling spring, Model M, Model F boards, what I remember is this. I have opened up a Model F before, but I don't remember whether or not I did anything about the assembly, to be perfectly honest. Like if I pulled off the metal plate. Or not. I just don't remember. What I do remember is I've opened up a Model M. Excuse me. And it's really interesting. So what some people do on those boards is they'll replace like the plastic rivets or whatever with bolts. Like they'll actually screw through, put some bolts in. And that's how they kind of like do the bolt mod. And so I've never done that. I've had someone else, I bought one that was pre-bolt modded by someone else in the past. And that's pretty cool. But what I do remember is that Model M specifically. So it's pretty interesting. Model M's are buckling spring like switch assemblies that sit over like a membrane. But above the membrane, but between the actual, I don't know what you call those hammer things that are on the switches, there's a rubber sheet. And if you take off that rubber sheet, you get something really crazy. You get something that seems a lot more like Model F, which is really, really nice. But it comes at the cost of, you're probably damaging the membrane. So long term is probably a bad idea. I have one mini XT with a dead PCB and one scuffed XT with a working PCB. You're gonna need to swap. Got it. Okay, yeah. I've never done anything like that, but I can't imagine it would be too crazy. I don't think, but I don't have any immediate advice for it, so I apologize. I think if I put this like sideways, that'll be pretty good. But I kind of do like this. But it's just that there ends up being like a little bit exposed underneath. Should we do this? Do you guys think I should put that on? I mean, maybe even if it is exposed. There's like, because there's this weird rectangle. If y'all can see this. This is kind of stupid looking. This is a weird rectangle. And the rectangle, I guess, is okay. But then there's like, in the middle of the rectangle, there's this weird, ugly sprue. McJizzle, welcome. I look at bolt mod tutorial and yeah, not doing that. Yeah, some people are extreme, right? But it's like pretty cool. I'm glad someone else did it. Anyways, I could do it, like if I do it perfectly sideways, the whole rectangle is covered, but it kind of looks a little weird. If I tilt it a little bit, that's when like some of that rectangle gets exposed. If I try to keep it covered, then like it looks a little bit mispositioned. And then if I recenter it, then some of it gets re-exposed again. Is this, which one's bigger? I think these are supposed to kind of both be similar size. Yeah, they are. Oh my God. Do I not know how to peel this? My own stickers? There we go. The gap underneath isn't going to affect anything. Chris, you know, I don't know how to peel stickers apparently. Should I just leave that rectangle exposed? Y'all think that's an okay idea? I think the whole thing is we just want to get this weird ugly part covered up. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. The air gap underneath isn't going to affect anything. I have no idea. I just want to cover it up. It's ugly. Cover all. Too late. This does not look that good. You can see it dip. I probably should have filled it in with something. Fill it in with some putty or something. Do I even have anything that I could have filled it in with? You can kind of see it going through. Yeah, my first suggestion was to find some sort of putty, wood, resin, glue, or cheap. Yeah, I probably should have. Oh well. We could always address this another time. At least I don't have to look at that anymore. Now I just have to look at this. Do I have anything? I have spackle. I could have filled it with spackle. CG1 SHHKB when? Oh, I don't know if I put this foot in right. I don't know. I think in every HHKB there's a little bit of all of us. That would probably work, not gonna lie, with the spackle. Should I try it? You guys think I should do it? Can I just peel? How easy is this to peel off? Have I already ruined this by sticking it on entirely? All right, here's some spackle. Spackling compound. There we go. Spackle weight mod, new meta inbound. Have I ruined the adhesive? Possibly. All right, let's see if we could reuse that in a little bit. Spack that. P Knuckles, welcome. Happy Saturday for most people. I mean, spackle is weird. I don't know if this is like, is this expired? Am I supposed to do anything with it? Dip putty knife into water and smooth. It looks really dried out. It does. It's just like, it's like a powder at this point. Add a tiny bit of water. All right. Tominator, welcome, by the way. Be right back. Let me get a little thing of water. Mahalo! I don't know if that was enough. That was plenty. Alright, should I just smack it on? This is like ridiculous. It's like, what am I even doing right now? This is the dumbest thing I've ever done. I've done a lot of dumb things here. There's a lot of dumb things I've done here, but this is up there. I can't even spackle right. Attorney, what the fuck is he doing? We're curing the board from its ills. We're putting spackle. In line of DIY, you must learn how to do things properly, and secondly, and avoid many of the pitfalls of DIY. Alright, so you guys think I could just put the sticker over this now? Or should I, like, wait for it to dry? Need to let it dry? A lot of people ask, where is Chris when he said it has hazards? How long do we let this dry for? Approximately 24 hours. I guess we're not doing this type test. Do you think we just, like, you know, I got feet on it. Could I still do the type test, or? I think you just one-upped Hippiotex Plato. Randy Ocean. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. That actually looks good as is. You know, I've missed some spots here. Should I try to fill that in? you can likely do the type test. Jesus. Good Lord. I'm just ruining it. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get this. Hold on. There's some, like, spots. Oh, good. I didn't miss the bricklaying session. Overfill it, then when it dries, sand it down. Ah. Funny thing about that, do I even have sandpaper? That's a question. All right. I think we're just we're having too much fun right now. You also need more. You think I need more water? I didn't see that it went live because someone explained to me what is actually happening. There's this weird. So this is a cheap $14 plastic case that you could get off of. Well, you used to be able to get it off KBD Fans. I don't know if they have it stocked anymore. But I think it might still show up on like Amazon and just some other random places, AliExpress, whatever. And there's a really, really ugly sprue on the back. It's like it's cut out into this rectangle, and then within there's a really ugly thing in it. Need more water? It should be a sludgy Play-Doh consistency. Right now it's the consistency of wet sand. Okay. I got a feeling I'm about to ruin my desk mat. Sludgy Play-Doh. Get a towel for this? We've gone too far. All right, I'm gonna move it. Kevin's. Oh God, I just touched it. All right. There's a lot of stuff I'm gonna, I'll move all this out. I'm gonna just get a work mat over this. So why is background filler not auto body filler? You were just, yeah, no, because I found it in my apartment. That's why. Because we were talking about, should I try filling it with something? And I was like, wait, I have spackle. That's literally how the conversation went. That is logical. I don't know. I feel like this is just so dried out that I don't think it's going to get any better than wet sand. Just based on the looks of this. I mean, it possibly could, but his is really dried out. This is several years old. And I almost never touch it. Except for when I think I have to fill my the holes in my wall with what appears to be sand. Looks like styrofoam, right? I mean, should we just do it? Yeah, this is like, I feel like this is as good as it's gonna get. Wet sand. Hello, hello. Other nervous about messing up the nice desk mat, so you cover it with another nice desk mat. Well, this one's a beater. What incarnation is happening? I'm spackling this weird empty gap in this $14 plastic case. That is what is happening. What on earth is spack? What are you? There's a lot of people in here now. There's a lot of people in here now. Spackle is drier than Sahara. Yeah, it's pretty dry. Oh shit. Oh, this is yeah, this is it's what it is, man. Some very dried out spackle. Oh my goodness. At some point, yeah, I'm just. At some point, I'm just gonna give up on this. This is goofy. Trying to fill this hole in. Let me see the spackle. I don't know how much more I could work on this. Ah, goofy, this is fun. Like, cause here's the thing, it's just gonna get covered up. Like, the whole thing is just, we're just trying to fill it in so I could put a sticker over it. Like, I mean, is there, is there really a need for me to, like, more water? Oh my god. Mix it well? Okay. You guys are so demanding here. Alright, I found a spoon. We can put coins inside keyboards. This sounds pretty normal to me. Alright. I don't have that much water left in this little other container. I'm trying not to let this overflow. Water is cold in your part of the word. Oh, hot water? Oh shit. Well, well then. A little late for that. Forbidden ricotta. That's pretty much what this is at this point. Some of you guys seem to be mistaken, sorely mistaken, that I am one to read or you know, have good ideas. I feel like there's a common mistake here. An easy mistake to make, I think. You want to take this spackle off the board and mix it in the pot? Yeah, that's probably the right move. you have a microwave, check in there for like 30 seconds and mix. All right, Mr. Spackle. Is your last name Spackle? The Spackling Pro. All right, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of stuff we're actually here for, and your go get 'em tiger attitude. I feel like 30 seconds is gonna be kind of long, right? That seems a little long. You think I should do 30 seconds? It's a lot of stuff. Oh shit, I broke the spoon. All right then. Use the knife. Now we got this. I'll use the other end of this spoon. Oh my god, this is so stupid. All right. 30 seconds. Let's do this. I'm telling you, I feel like that seems kind of long. It won't stop. Please never use a microwave for food again. All right. Deal. Alright. Alright, I covered it. Alright, got ourselves another plastic spoon here. Does that seem right? This seems more correct. Just hot. Mix the dickens out of it. Did we suddenly go back like 40, 50 years? Is Insty actually Doctor Who? Dr. Spackle Who? It smells like spackle now and not just powder. Honestly, it could take more water, but it's way better. Should I let it cool before I throw it on this board? Alright. We'll take a bite out of it later. You know, we never did this type test. This looks like chunky oats, right? It looks like a cottage cheese. Should we run a type test in the meantime? While this cools down? That's what I said earlier. Well, I've been missing a lot of stuff. I've been a little preoccupied here. Moist. Oh yeah. That's some good spackle. Gosh. Ooh, ice cream. Ooh, what flavor? Alright, should I let it cool down first? And then, like, let's run a type test. I don't like these noises. Flavor, aged drywall. Alright. Well, you guys heard the Balder earlier. Well, I hope at least some of you guys did. I feel like the spackle came out. Oh, it is everywhere. The spackle came out, and so did all the chatters. Between 8 and 9. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, before we proceed with this dumbass idea, let's run this type test here, just while we wait. I don't know if no one here really said anything about waiting till it cooled down. It's still pretty warm, but we'll run a type test here. The Alps, the blue Alps is back in a plastic case. It's back in business. We just need to cover up that, and you guys saw it, right? This is what that weird sort of sprue thing looks like. Like there's like some damage in it. Obviously, I got a little bit of super dry spackle in it too. But aside from that, it's like just kind of weird looking. We're just trying to fill it up so I could put a sticker over it. That's it. Cool it down with more water. Should I? All right. Blue Alps FR4 plate tray mount and. Warm is fine, but the longer the time, the longer it has to rehydrate. That's true. Okay. Let's do this. 60-second test is here. Here we go. Here we go. Honestly, you're just making dough with rock powder. Super glue was baking soda filler. Honestly, from the meme videos, time to break out the ramen and super glue. Oh, that's what I needed. The ramen. Alps typing always make me feel like I'm 5 years old again, playing plastic kids toys like fire trucks and sounds. It's fun sound. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this. I feel like this sounds better than any other non-plastic case. It sounds better than any case, really. I'm not gonna lie. I like this case. I like these cases a lot. They sound nice, but they're ugly. Okie doke. Is it time? Oh shit. It's not plugged into anything. Here we go. Sounded better for sure, right? Yeah, okay. I'm not crazy. Forbidden yogurt. Hey. Alright, oh, here we go. Trying to fill in that gap. It's like kind of weird. Am I like, do I have no finesse with this spackle? Is it still too dry? Is that the problem we have with this? Or should we just do that, like that whole idea of overfill? Should we overfill it and then sand it down? It's pulling away. Yeah. When it dries, it's going to crack. You'll need to add another thin layer. So no real point in making this perfect. I mean, yeah, again, the whole idea here is we're just trying to cover this up with a sticker. What was happening was when we tried putting this sticker on it, right? And then it just fell into the grooves. So we're just trying to have that not happen. You can carve off the excess and push it all down in the center. Okay, I see what you're saying. Push it. The idea is compress that. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. That's probably the best we can hope for. You're learning how to spackle though. This is good. Too many passes. If it's good, leave it alone. I'm trying to get it to be pretty flush with those the rectangle edges. I think that's what I'm trying to get at, which is probably not even that necessary. I get it. I do. Let's do it one more time. One more time. New mod trend spackle weight. This is kind of like a weight, huh? Wait. Okay. I think I'm good. Sudden craving for ricotta. Done. All right. Done. We're done. Play with it till you like it. I think I like it. Also because I'm just over this. I'm over this dumbass idea. How was the hot swap meet? The hot swap meet was great. I got to meet Tiny. Tiny's awesome. Tiny's awesome. And of course, we met Randy Ocean, Gamble Shroud. The whole gang was there. Watch it not here and the whole block just pops out. Hey, look, the whole point is we're going to put a sticker over it, and the sticker is bigger than this. So, it's just going to be there. It's just going to cover. It's just going to cover it. That's the idea. Whatever. I don't care about this anymore. Mark, welcome. Oh, you missed everything, Mark. If it rattles while you type on those Alps, then even better. Did you hear the Linkin? There's a Linkin Park song, like a new one, or just a Linkin Park song? Use a wet paper towel to clean the edges. All right. Oh. Funny thing about that, I have wet paper towels right here. Damn, we got the Spackling Pros in the building. Spackling Pros. Unreleased song called Lost. Does it just drop? This fucking mix. This mix is ridiculous. Okay. I'm over it. I guess let's just put this board away. I'll let it dry for what, like 2 days, I guess? Is that the plan? Sorry for trap rocking. By ROVL. 2 days at best. Alright. Alright. Job well done, everybody. We learned about spackle today. We learned that I've just been putting powder or sand into my walls for like the last year. Okie doke. Well, that's that. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Alrighty. Am I seeing things? Chris has spackle in his beard. I have spackle in my beard? I didn't see anyone. I was in the bathroom just now. I was washing my hands. Ground up hydrated rocks. Okie doke. I'll put this reverse side out on this keyboard set. Should I put it face down? Put it face down. Alrighty. That's that. Alright, should I run a poll for what to do next? We got some tasks. Wow, we've already been streaming for 2 hours? What the H? All right, poll up. Get your votes in. I'm gonna continue cleaning here. It's like, not that you guys probably care very much. I don't know that either of these things are really particularly exciting. Oh, can I share some further thoughts too on the Topre TKL? Yeah, what's on your mind? Scuff is always exciting. There's 2 boards I want to desolder, but there's also some BKE domes that I wanted to sort of cut up a little bit. Oh, we didn't run a type test for this guy. For anyone who wanted to see this Aqua King Balder. All right. Restoring the Topre is definitely going to be on the back burner. I think I can scout around and buy OEM parts for cheaper than what Deskys can offer. Unreal keyboards has some decent deals. Though there are some offerings that Deskys has that you just can't skimp on. I'm still stuck between BKE's 65, Deskys Green 70, Deskys Carrots 60 gram. Once it's completed, I might have a near endgame board for most Topre enthusiasts. I feel like it'll be worthwhile jaunt once other expenses are out of the way. I also want to do a couple other mods that I've been brewing in my mind. Like I said before, I like to tinker and build upon existing products. So thanks again for saying out to me. So, are you saying this is a near end game board? You like the GIS layout? Because if so, that's awesome. That's cool. I absolutely think of that. The thing is, I'm guessing you are going to be using those desk key sliders, right? That's one thing that you will have to buy. As for your question, if you're heavy-handed, I would knock out the Carrot 60 and then decide between the BK 65 or the Deskys Green 70 grams. Those are going to be your heavier options. And again, I like BKEs a lot. I've never tried either of these inside of a real force, so up to you to figure it out. I like BKEs a lot, but I've only tried it in what I've tried it in. But yeah. Okay. Let's do a type test on this guy, because some of y'all might have wanted to hear it / see it. Okie doke. Oh, BKE Domes 1. All right. Cool. That's pretty chill. There we go. There we go. Balder slaps as always. Balder's really good with linears. I didn't like it with the blue Alps in there, but this build is really chill. This build is super chill. Be careful buying Key Clack from Key Clack. Apparently they haven't been shipping orders for a few months. Best to get BKs on the aftermarket if you can. Oh, I was about to buy some extra BKs from them. Probably a good thing I didn't, huh? I have been getting some BKs on the aftermarket as of recent, but like right now at this point, I have like pretty much exactly like I think either 60 or 61, which is perfect for another HHKB. But like I wanted to have some as backup, but I guess I won't. This is my first Topre. Getting premium molds from Deskies is what's going to make it endgame. People always praise Topre boards, so all of this is new to me. I see. Yeah, I wasn't looking at Key Clack, thankfully. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, no, that's good information because I needed that information. Okie doke. Yeah, Balder's super chill. Okay, let's put it away for now. All right, I guess let's look at these domes. I didn't finish tidying up here. Another thing to note, the layout for the Just version includes ISO, so first ISO board 2, nice. Okay. There's a bunch of little grains of spackle on this mat. I wonder if I should grab a new one. Let's try to brush this off. Grains of spackle. Alrighty. Yeah, like sand, it gets everywhere. Okay, doke. So these are our BKE heavy domes. Okay, so in case it wasn't already immediately clear, we talked about these BKE domes. Some of these like just leftovers that I have now 3 builds that have BKE heavy domes. Excuse me. I need to hydrate. I need to stretch. I think I owe a couple of hydrates actually to How Good Are Keyboards and Technique. Let's do this. And then I also got to stretch. Oh, okay. I think that was like 2 hydrates worth. You right? Yeah, no, I forgot to pay you out for that hydrate. And then How Good Are Keyboards did a second one there. All right, and there's my stretch. Okay. So, as I was saying, we have 3 builds now with BK Heavy Domes, and among all those builds, we have used the domes that were either good enough or that we've began to cut. And why the cutting is necessary is because, so if you look really closely at this, let's see if we can get this showing a little bit better. Slowly but surely. These guys fit into the grooves of like either your HHKB, like integrated plate. Oh, man. Sorry. Okay, these grooves right here on the sides, they look like the letter C here. They're supposed to fit along the sides of these Topre housings or plates. But the problem is that, like, these BKs, as much as I like how they feel when you depress them, the way that some of these domes were cut, like, they just left a little extra. So, it kind of doesn't sit into where those housings are supposed to, like, fit into. So if I just cut these, like, it kind of doesn't even matter if I cut them imperfectly. We just need to cut them away. And if we just cut them away, then presumably they should fit a little bit better. I've used mostly all of the rest of the good ones. And so whatever my next build is with these, like, it's kind of going to be like the more scuffed domes because these are going to be like a little bit stranger. But, you know, it's fine. Anytime I see my toes, sure, other places like my butt. Camera says no, not like here. Everything's soft and smooth. Okay, so I don't know how easy this is gonna be, like, totally to capture, because I know, like, these are black, so it's probably just gonna be a little bit hard to see. We'll try our best though. If I spread it out, maybe it won't be so bad. Also, here I'm gonna put the done ones in there. So I got these, like, really small, you know, fine tipped scissors. Hopefully this will help better than, like, using giant ones. I guess maybe, I don't know if I should cut on the same surface here as where I'm supposed to land them in. So right off the bat, what I'm realizing is if I got to do this on both sides for all 60, it's like a ton of cuts. This is going to be kind of annoying. I don't know if we're going to get to those desolder jobs. This side looks okay. But, like, part of me is like, should I cut more? Just as security? I don't think I need to. Maybe only where there are protrusions, and then, you know, whenever I do this next build, whatever it might be, I will just address any sort of excess and cut them then. But if I can get these to look kind of right now, that's maybe all I need. I'm kind of doing a lot right now for just one. Spackle session was worth it over the desolder job. You guys seem to really enjoy that. What in tarnation is going on here, right? Okay, so here's where another extra cut needs to happen. Something just flew out there. It almost seems okay. Almost. Not all here. We have cold, smelly beaches. This one doesn't look bad. If it is bad, we'll find out. Not all of these are bad, just a lot of them are. Accidentally doing a Star Wars quote. I haven't seen all the movies. I can't lie, I haven't either. Yeah, this one. Big time. Need to make an adjustment. This one's like just barely, just the barest little bit like you gotta cut it. I think I can kind of tell. Think that one's okay. Wow, this one, both sides. I think typically what I've seen is that it's only on one side, but in occasions like this, it does encroach on both. I think these are stationary scissors. I think that's what I ended up buying for this. We're getting better at this. Some of these are good. This one is not. This one's like really bad. You know what? I realize I have another one of those plastic cases. We do have another build. There's a second plastic case that I think has the same exact sprue rectangle thing. I think that one also might deserve a sticker. This one looks good. Spackle Part 2. The case is so nice, he spackled it twice. I should have done that with the first one I gave away, huh? I think I gave it away for my subathon. Now you can spackle the outside. Maybe consider spackling the inside to a comparison, you know, for science. Some of these are good. All right, how about this? Should I go after we finish these domes? I think I can speed through this. Should we do Spackle Part 2? I just threw away the spoon. Maybe I don't need the spoon. All I need is a knife. The putty knife is fine. You don't know. Spackle could be the new PE foam. Well, if it like hardens, I mean, it's a little different, right? Just a little tiny bit different. Looks like I cut this one already. All right, that one's chill. Is that? Yeah, that one looks good. Put spackle between the plate and the PCB. Innovation. Ah. And the switches were never the same. By the way, I don't know if I said this, ballistic support, but thank you for the follow. I feel like maybe, how about this? I'll do the spackling of that second case another day, because I want to see how this one turns out first. Yeah. How about that? Unless you guys really want to see it now. Do you guys really want to see me do a second one tonight? Liking the vibes here? Thomas DNL. Hey, hello. Welcome. Yeah, we just vibing out right now. This one needs the tiniest of cuts. What are you doing? I'm cutting up these domes. These are BKE domes that you use in electrocapacitive slash Topre-style boards. And some of these domes were not really cut super well to the right precision that those builds need. So I'm just like loosely cutting these up so that they'll be better. We don't really even have like a board to put these in as of yet. I mean, I guess we can, just they're not like boards that I've gotten in. But I could throw these into an HHKB now, but probably not going to do that. We'll wait till we have two Avias coming in, fixing drywall. We have two Avias coming in, hopefully by, I don't know, April or May. I believe that's the timeline. Do you got PC and Alu? Yes. I got the pink PC and then the pink Alu. Kind of wished I got the silver Alu, but it's chill. So I got pink PC too. Nice. I wonder how it'll be. I'm very, very curious. Did you get the brass bottom? I got the brass bottom too. What's funny is I'm thinking like you could mix and match. Maybe? I don't know. I have no idea how it's going to work out, but like there's a part of me that wants to do like PC top, alu bottom, and vice versa. Maybe? I don't know. That might be kind of goofy. I love your mouse pad. It's chill. It's this Irizumi mat from Bolsa. I kind of ruined it. So we just kind of use it as a beater mat now. All right, this one I kind of cut a lot. Oh well. Where do these domes go in a keyboard? This is for specifically those like electrocapacitive or Topre-style boards. They sit underneath like the plunger of each switch. It's a little bit different from how MX works. In fact, that was also one of the chores that we were considering doing. We had that Veracity steel that I think we might need to check up on the spacebar stabilizer, but I'm not sure if we need to anymore after we put those Blizzard mods Hypro Topre on. So maybe that could be the other thing I do too, is just check in on that. I don't think I'm gonna work on that tonight, but we could just look at it and then run some type tests on that in case you guys are interested. Those that board has these BKE domes in it, just like I had more BKE domes that I had placed into that board. So we could kind of see what those sound like if you guys haven't already heard that board. I like that board a lot more after I put the Hypro caps on them. So that's actually kind of exciting. I really didn't like it prior to that point that much compared to all my other Topre boards. But gained a new respect after putting in the Hypro keycaps. That makes sense. Yeah. PC top, alu bottom would be neat. With a board being top mounted, just see what the acoustics would be. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of forgotten about the details of the Avia. Is Avia top mount? I forget. It worries me slightly. It worries me slightly because, again, I have a little bit of PTSD over the PH60. Not having helicoil inserts. And then I think I remember Noxry saying, yeah, they're not doing coil inserts for the Avia, even if it's PC. Because Mr. or Mrs. Noxry... the Noxery person said, yeah, I don't like them. Hard to get them like perfectly aligned and set in properly. Oh, here we go. I did not pay attention to that. I'll be trying to avoid taking it apart more than I need then. Yeah, that's what worries me about PCs, is that like if you don't put coils in it, then like I'm literally in a position where I'm scared now. I'm literally scared to use it without the coils. And the thing was like, I think that was just kind of like, it wasn't even like a big detail. It was like just within some messages. You could go into the Noxery Discord and just like look up, like, I don't know. It was either like you could look up helicoil or threaded insert or something, just like you just search it in the bar on the Discord. So this person previously cut this one like entirely on this side. It's kind of funny. Honestly, probably just assumed it had them. I typically assume that all PC boards do, and then not all of them do, which is kind of weird. What I really liked was the QK60. The QK60 had a PC top, but then like they didn't have PC bottoms. They only had, I believe, they only had PC tops. But it was like screwless, like in a way, so that like you weren't screwing like the case into PC. You were like screwing the PC down into the bottom alu. And that's like the first implementation of like the screwless design where I thought like, oh, that was actually kind of smart. My PC's unicorn's weight is screwed in without coils, makes me nervous. Yeah, man, like I don't know about that. I do not know about that one. All right, I think we are good here. We are good on these domes. Let's count them up because what we should get is 60, which should be perfect for an HHKB. Let's just count this up here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You guys ever count like this? You put them in fives? Or is it just me? 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I think we're good. All right, perfect. I only count in 60. Just count all of them in 60s. Yeah, I do switches and fives. Yeah, I always do like switches and springs and stuff. And I guess these domes here in fives. Just count in 60s. I was like ear shattering air horn. No. We do the radio air horn. Have to take out the weight when you rebuild it. Oh. Think we go lurk a bit and just listen. Stiletto. Thanks so much for the lurk. Appreciate it. All right, so we'll go grab the Veracity Heavy Grill. Just give a nice little listen to it. That way you guys get to hear a type test out of it, and I get to assess whether or not we actually need to change that or redo that spacebar stabilizer wire, which kind of implies like it's basically a rebuild. You open it up, and it's a whole thing, right? So I'm gonna tidy up here a little bit, and then we're gonna go grab that grill. Newfound appreciation for the grill. Put the high pro caps on. What does lurk mean though? Not like fully. Like I always take it as like not fully part of the discussion. That's fine. Like you kind of have. Like I lurk in other streams all the time where it's like I have the streamer on. I don't really say much, but it's nice to have someone on, you know. The spacebar on my HHKB Pro 2 housing is ticking, or HHKB Pro 2 is ticking. I'm not doing anything about that until the VIA comes. Yeah. Because like it's a bit, right? Like it's a bit of work. Okay. Oh man, there's a bunch of spackle here. I'm gonna find spackle everywhere for a little bit. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the heavy grill. Be right back. I'll pull this out here. So yeah, this is our Veracity grill. Polished stainless steel. Ooh, I like how that the glimmer glass treats this this shine here. Anyways, this is the sound of it. Yeah, there is a little tick. A little tiny tick. Also, it does just in general handle a little bit weird. But it does feel nice though. I always forget where that port is. It's not in the center, but it's not where I typically imagine it to be. Alrighty, guys. For anyone curious here, we got the Veracity Heavy Grail with the BK Heavy Domes, which are the black domes you guys just saw right here. Obviously, I mean, these are here, but it's the same type of dome in here. Veracity Steel by Norbauer, Heavy Grill, keyboard, HHKB Pro 3 housing. I believe this is a Pro Classic, so there's no Bluetooth in it. I don't think it has programmability, but it's fine because like the standard HHKB layout is what I really like anyways. So all good, all good. All right, here we go. Hope you guys enjoy as much as I do. So there's be hands off from the keyboard to be quiet and chat or semi-AFK. Yeah. Alright, I realize you guys didn't see the test. This is how it ended off. What do you guys think? I like it. It still retains the plasticness of the board, which I think was the big goal of the Heavy Grail, which I didn't really particularly like. But I think this combo with the High Pro makes it really, really nice. Do another 30 here so you guys can see a test. I still wish I had a Heavy Grail. Aren't there still some like available? Like, do they not still have them like kind of being put out into the Norbazaar? Here and there, maybe not all the time. B and C stock that I've been eyeing. Articulate definition. Viewers often use alert command to show the streamer that they are there to support them, but unable to or don't want to type messages in chat. Yeah, I do that all the time. Are those BK domes? Yeah, these are BK heavies. The V1s that are black. I've never tried the heavy V2s. But yeah, these are BK heavies. A stock, B stock, and C stock. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at this. Oh, they still got. Oh, they got the data pads. You know, one of my upcoming like builds is just tuning. I have a 23U, but this is cool being able to see these like. I don't know. They still got data pads, I guess. It's pretty slick. K2 C stock. Dang, man, should I cop the C stock data pad? Is that lot 110 at their photos? No coding. Ah. Can always get it refinished, yeah. I don't know, man. This seems like fine to me. Like, I have no problem with this. I didn't even need to get this refinished. I mean, maybe that is like the weirdest thing. Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. But the rest of it, like, I don't know. That just seems like that would happen. Like, I make no guarantee that I wouldn't do this stuff to it. I mean, I think the only one that's the most suspicious one here is this one. Rusty, so it'd just be some polishing, yeah. Better QC than Rama? Oh no. I am somehow worried about finding out what this thermal I'm going to get is going to look like. I'm a little worried. Hopefully mine's perfect. Hopefully. Alright, so there's a K2. Which one's the K2 again? I always forget which one K2 is. White. I see. I always found this menu funny because it's like everything's so big, and then this is a whole message. This is not even like a page section. I mean, it is, but it's just like that's. I feel like you could have you could have shortened this. Community praise. I guess there's no other store pages, right? Oh, I guess that home page. Aerospace. This one's the that one was the silver alu. That was cool that I put the alu ones out. That would have been interesting if I didn't already have this grill. K2 is white powder coat. I see. This one's interesting. This one's like the aperture, I think. This one was I thought this one was kind of interesting. I wasn't sure I liked it at first, but then I don't know. It kind of grew on me just looking at some photos. I think honestly, the pink plate has probably got to be the most ridiculous thing. I don't know why I bought the pink plate. Like, yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay. All right, well, that's the board. Hope you guys liked it. All right. I don't know, man. What's next here? Let's see. I guess I could run a poll for what's next, and what's next is probably going to be the last thing. Okay, what's next for stream? All right, 2-minute poll. Up to you guys. No matter what, whatever it is, I don't know. I just do an end stream. I'm just like, we're at a weird stage of the stream where it's like, I don't know. The next couple of tasks could be long, so I'm like, should I? Get your votes in. Let me know what you want to see next. I want to see if I could get this this sticker back onto this this sheet perfectly. Probably not. Oh, I'm doing a pretty good job though. All right, that's not the worst job in the world. Wow, you guys really want to rather see me tune switches than desolder boards? That's weird. You guys are weird. That is actually, I did not anticipate that at all. Tidying up here. It looks like we're going to be tuning some switches. I was working on some switches over the last couple days, really slowly. Have not gotten very far. All right, tune switches, won in a landslide victory. All right, one more pull here. Board should I put away? All right, another poll is up. Let me know what you guys think I should put away. The other one I'll be driving, I guess. Ooh. Oh shit. That's fine. Okie doke. I'm working on these NK Dream switches. Now the funny thing about these switches is that they are like these worked in switches, so I guess you're supposed to keep them all the parts together. So it's I just been opening these up one by one. I hate it, man. So this guy right here is our done pile, and this should all add up to 60. I stopped doing extras because I'm just the chance that I'll actually need extras is so low. I'm pretty sure that if I just do 60, it's fine, you know? What do you guys think? When you guys tune your switches, do you guys do extras all the time? Also, I kind of go a little nuts with the lube. You lube 110 at a time? That's a lot of switches, man. that's a lot. But I do kind of go nuts with the lube, and on top of that, I have a lot of builds. Randy can attest that I'm not lying. Oh my god. Okay. Pandora. I guess we're putting the Pandora away. All right. I'm missing this. I seen it. All right, so what I do normally is I lube the rails on these bottom housings. I lube the leaf, and then I stick a little tiny tiny dab of lube underneath the curve of the leaf. I think that was a suggestion that I got here on this stream to sort of help with leaf ping on what's usually, I guess, tactile switches, but why not do it everywhere? Then meanwhile, especially when I'm doing these long ass springs, these are slow 5s. I use 107, and I don't tub lube, but I just I kind of do a big, pass over it with this big ass brush while it's sitting in this palette. And then after that, on top of that, because it's so long, I actually also do another little graze of it with visible 205 grade 0. Just because I really just don't want there to be any kind of pinging or crunching. I've noticed that some of my older boards, I think I felt like I was doing the right thing when it came to springs, but then you'd still kind of hear these sounds. And so I've come to kind of think that just who cares? Just flood the springs. if you could make that like any sound from the springs go away, then like why the hell not? Like if you overlube the springs, like what? I'm gonna get arrested, you know? Is it dangerous? Am I gonna end up in the hospital? No. Like I usually bag lube 105. If it has sound still, I open and back it up and give it once over 205 on the spring. I don't know. It's bag lubing has always seemed very. Some people don't hear. I'm not a big bag luber, tub luber type guy. Something about it just seems very. I don't know. Caveman. Very knuckles on the ground. Caveman like meat make fire. You know like shake bag? No, I'm not a big bag shaker. Okay, so then I lube the stem and I basically try to cover every surface but the cross mount. But like with a really, really thin sheen. And then with an even thinner sheen, I actually also do the top housing too. The slot where that the leaf goes, the contact leaf goes, and then just kind of all around the rim, the inner rim. Just give it a light brush, and then that's it. And so having to do this for all these individual switches is, you know, like I definitely make it take long because of all the steps I do. But I don't know. It's annoying, but at the same time, you know, we just try to get through it. How long does the lube last in switches? I don't know. Truthfully, like I'm just being totally 100 with you. Is like I don't really know. Like anyone can lube with literally any lubricants, and everybody's different in terms of how much they put, and even from the same person, you can put an inconsistent amount. And on top of that, it also boils down to the switch itself. I mean, like, I don't know, I guess also like how often you use your boards, the climate, just sort of everything about your environment. So how long does it last? I don't know. I remember hearing like, I think like Teja, for example, has talked about like, oh, maybe a couple, like once every 1, 2, 3 years or so. But I'm just like, I feel like it'll last longer than that. I don't know. I don't really know. All I know is that like if I ever tune some switches, it's probably good for forever. Like I just like to assume that it's probably fine. You're probably good for a very long time. I used the Teja method brush lube on springs, and that took forever to get through 110. Then tried donut dip, but that was inconsistent. Bag lube actually gave me good results. I'd rather it take forever than to I don't know. Oh shit, why did I open up a second one? I didn't even finish the first one. I mean, whatever works for y'all. I just know that I'm a big spring brusher. But yeah, in terms of how long I lube, I mean, it's just like, again, I think that I'm fine with just presuming that it'll last forever because it makes me feel good. That's really what this hobby is all about, right? Did this make you feel good? I think this made me feel great. I lubed it once. We're good. I typically brush my springs with a flat brush. Yeah, we do this giant flat brush right here with the oil, and then I even give it some 205 after that. 2023, all about bag lubing everything, even stems is trending, man. Won't be long until we're bag lubing housings. And keycaps too, right? You know you type way faster when you lube the keycaps? You go extra fast. Huh? It's like Argon Robota just woke up from hearing that. I've been using this these Wuche Studio lube station. I like how, like, especially in this case when you have to do it one by one. I do like how small it is. I think we could have gone smaller, but I went with this one because it was the only small one that I could get when I needed it. And it's like small enough. Bag lubing stems triggers me, not gonna lie. The idea of PTFE on the cross just doesn't sit well with me. You can't just wipe it off. Yeah, no, I mean, same thing. Like, hey, it just doesn't sit well with you. That's how I feel about bag lubing springs. It just doesn't sit well with me. I don't have a better explanation than that. Just doesn't sit well with me. I ain't never bag lubing anything other than screen. Hey, Quanix, welcome. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Welcome. I'm glad you think so. Bag lubing stems disgusts me. I was gonna start dunking the whole keyboard into a bucket of 106 and then hanging out to dry, right? Dude, you're gonna be so fast. Like, also, when you lube, like, just everything like that, the connectors, the PCB, all that, like, it transmits data faster. It's like extra fast. Going from from your fingers to the switch to your computer, it's just like, it's so fast. It's crazy. Pull rate instantly increased. Mm-hmm. Can you have a pull rate that's like super crazy fast? Like, I don't know, gigahertz? Could you like potentially, like, I don't know, put like a, I don't know, Ryzen 7000 on a PCB and then just have your polling rate just be like crazy fast? I do bag lube my PCBs. Bag lube the packet, the packaging. I was about to say, imagine the CPU cycles required. Yeah, like, how fast can you possibly, like, if you wanted to, how fast could you get a polling rate on a keyboard? 8,000 hertz right now? No, but like, even like theoretically, how fast can you get it? Not practically, but like, if somebody Yeah, Google says that your keyboard's so fast we had to create a new bus to support its player. Can you imagine that? Like your most powerful component ends up being your keyboard. You guys think that that Final Mouse keyboard, like, could you like put a 4090 in that? Now it's probably running on a Molly. You don't think you could like? You don't think there's like a version of the Final Mouse keyboard that runs with a 4090 in it? Imagine. Imagine. First ever keyboard with PCIe power. Just put the keyboard in the PC. Well, I guess it would be the other way around. Put the PC in the keyboard. I think the keyboard is cool as hell, but also stupid as hell as is. I know someone's going to be playing Doom on it within a week, though. Probably bless. I give it like, I don't know, 36 hours. I don't want to even say 48. I think it'll be faster than 48 hours. In fact, I don't know. I would say 24. Has there been an actual demo of a prototype with someone typing on it? I don't know. I know that there was like some other, like I guess someone described it as non-mechanical, some other non-mechanical board that was also kind of doing the same thing. Kind of, but it was weird because there were these like literal like physical layers that you would like move on and off of it to like actually have like, you know, like tactile sensory like keys on it, like on top of an actual screen. Did you guys know what I'm talking about, or am I just sounding like totally crazy right now? There was something that was like the Final Mouse that wasn't the Final Mouse that was announced right around the time the Final Mouse was. I see that one because I know there's supposed to be a mechanical version of the Final Mouse, if I recall correctly. I see. D's, Andy. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I like kind of survived my food coma. I was like kind of just like, oh man, I've been meaning to like stream at like 10:30, and I was like, man, I just had a big meal and I don't know if I could do it, but I I got through the food coma. So hell yeah. Chrome. Oh, are you talking about this board? Yeah, this board's pretty sick, huh? Time is it? It's almost 2. I think I'm gonna take this to like maybe probably 2:30, and then we'll run a giveaway after. Find some junk in the drawer. Y'all cool with that? 30 minutes of lubing before I say fuck this. Fuck this, I'm done with this. Punctu, thanks for the contribution. Yo. 90, wait, we're at 97%? Holy smokes. Dang, we might hit this tomorrow, huh? We might be running Perestroika on the Arc 60. We're gonna be working on the Arc 60 tomorrow. Yo, guys. This is kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. That's like 25K more? That's like 12 people. I'm pretty sure we're gonna like get it tomorrow. All right, so here's the funny thing about the Arc 60. I mentioned we're gonna be running it with the cream clickies. And there's a weird aspect to that because for those of you guys who didn't catch me playing around with the cream clickies earlier this evening, they're a clicky switch, obviously, right? But they're linear. Tail of Leaves, Tominator. Thank you guys. Like they're literally linear, but they have a click in them. It's super weird. And when you actually look at the construction, it's that like yeah, it's a linear switch that has like a click aspect to them. They're cursed, is what you mean. And so like I could tell there's like factory lube in it. And for me, I usually just like retune like a lot of my switches. Like even if they're like factory lubed, I'll just lube over it. But I'm kind of just wondering, it's a weird thing because clickies I typically don't touch, but it's not really clicky. Should I do it or should I just run it as is? It's kind of a weird thing. You can't feel the Snapple bottle click at all? No, it's just linear. Just from one sound test I've heard of them, they sound like what click jackets should sound like. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't even want to say that because there's a chance that I might hate them when I build them. So Um, I don't know. I thought that Pro World sounded really good in hand, but when I actually put it into the board, you know, things were kind of messed up, kind of very messed up. So I'm wary. Or I'm just I'm very cautious of saying I'm excited, but I am truthfully curious. Just from the one sound test I've heard of them. Okay, yeah, sorry, that was the same message. Yeah, and then on top of that, like, if you guys saw it, like, I can pull them back out, just so you guys could see it after this, because I showed off a few people here at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sure if everyone was tuned in for that. It's really weird looking inside. It's really, really weird looking inside. Like, the contact leaf is totally different. There's like a huge thing that sits at the end of the spring, and I'm pretty sure like where it slaps the bottom of the housing is kind of where the click comes from. So it's like, I'm not even sure, like, can you even spring swap? I have no idea. I got no clue. So, like, I don't even know the extent at which, like, this is going to be a good switch, because there's a chance that, like, if that spring isn't really, like, long enough or heavy enough, then I might not even like it. Maybe I should look at, cream plus stem with titanium insert and cream clicky. I wonder how it, like, I don't really know exactly how it works. I think we kind of need, like, some kind of diagram to it. There might be one. I just kind of forgotten, because I know that there was like promo videos for the cream plus. I think I don't know if there was one for the cream clicky. I think I just double lubed this stem. It's fine. I don't think it's like, it's just a regular sheen, so might have just been pushing it around. But yeah, see if anyone can find like I don't know, some kind of information on what's going inside that cream clicky. Maybe we can get a closer look. In fact, we might look at it right now, just because I finished up the springs that I had already brushed oil onto. Okay, let's grab this real quick. Take another look at this. Overhead. Oh, you guys kidding. Look at this. Look at. There's no bump. I don't know if you guys could hear the click. So if you want to look at what's inside, weird, but as far as innovation is concerned, I'll take it. Yeah. So, like, you can't really spring swap it. This is like a very special situation going on here. But you could see it lands on some kind of metal thing, and then there's this, I don't know exactly what's happening, to be honest. I think it's like the front of the stem is pressing against, you know, it's like there's a little protrusion on the front of the stem. And then I guess that's kind of what, I don't know, there's some weird magic going on in there. My worry is that, like, I don't know if I'll like this, because I guess, like, this almost, oh shit. I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh fuck. Huh. That, whatever that metal thing was, I think that I have just pushed it out of place somehow. I don't know how that happened. Tweezers? Where are my tweezers? The regular non-reverse tweezers. So it doesn't even have a bottom out sound. I mean, it bottoms out, but I'm gonna try to push this back in. I I've done something here I wasn't supposed to. Okay, there it is. So it almost looks like if you guys look at the spring, I don't know if y'all can see it. It's almost like it might be a long spring that has been pre-compressed based off of however the heck this construction actually works. I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure. It's a little weird, right? But that's what it is. And like, I'm just hoping that I'll actually like it, because again, that's the weird part of this is you don't really get the customization of being able to spring swap with it. And spring swapping is particularly important to me because I like long springs to have that starting movement point higher, or the starting force to be like much higher. So yeah, this almost, it feels a little too linear at the top, so there's a chance that I'm really might not like this. Another thing we saw is that when we connected it to the multimeter, is that the actuation point happens before the click, which is quite a bit different from like click jackets specifically, because usually it happens, like the click happens before the actuation. Yeah, I guess there really isn't like a bottom out sound per se. Yeah, I'm curious and a little bit worried that I might not like the switch by virtue of the springs and by virtue of it being linear. It's very weird. Very weird. We'll see though. We're gonna put it in the Arc 60 tomorrow. It's one of those who is this even for situations. It almost felt like, because like I don't know who was asking for it, you know, but at the same time it's cool innovation, but it's just, I don't think anyone said like, oh, there should be a clicky version of the cream. Like, I don't think a single person asked that. Okay, here we go. So I got a bunch of oil already in this palette, so I'm gonna like dump out maybe like 10-ish springs or so, and we'll take this. One could say it's novel. Oh no. But okay, we're gonna take this to 230, so maybe about a little under 25 minutes, and then we'll find some junk to give away. You know what I'll do is, so take this big brush, this big old brush. There's already a bunch of oil on it, but there's also oil in the palette, and I just start brushing. And what I just kind of vaguely figure is that if I'm moving this around, it's hopefully coating like the springs how I want it to. But on top of that, maybe, hopefully, it's also rotating it. Just a little hard to tell because it's a spring, right? It's like I pulled out about 9 springs, which is kind of where I wanted to be. D's! These Mets. Zero, welcome. These keys. Got him. All right. Out of curiosity, you guys think I should stream on the night of the Super Bowl? Late at night? Sunday? That's Sunday, right? This Sunday? I think I'm going to be streaming that night. I'll find out what I'm working on. I think that's a TBD. Super Balls. These Super Balls. Oh, just as a heads up, for anyone who wasn't here for the announcements yesterday, a few things. One, okay, actually for today, I have just put out another YouTube video type test, exclamation YouTube, if y'all want to see that. It's the Tetrix. Some of you guys have seen that because you guys were here. But if you guys want to see that, support, like, subscribe, exclamation YouTube. Feel free to get in on that. Number two, as it turns out, thank you guys. As it turns out, a couple things. One is I need to redo all this footage because it turns out I wasn't actually recording necessarily in like native 4K because apparently there was a weird setting on my capture card that was outputting at 1080p, and I think OBS was upscaling that to 4K. Whoops. In any case, on top of that, I actually did just buy a very expensive capture card to this point. So we're going to wait for that one to come in before we start recording or re-recording some of this footage we've already done. So, yeah. And that should hopefully be coming in like next Thursday. Chris has surrendered to Elgato. No, I actually got a Magewell, but not the $1,800 one. I got the one that was $900, but I did get it used, so it was kind of much cheaper than $900. So luckily you can find that one used. It was funny. It was actually crazy though. At the 11th hour, I did find something that would actually have been really, really particularly comparable, which was a card by Black Magic. And Black Magic had worried me because there's some Black Magic cards that do have issues, but there's like a million Black Magic cards and only some of them have problems. There's one of them that is actually really, really, really good and would do everything I needed to do. And it would kind of be a fraction of the price of the Magewell, but it just came with other things that were not really preferable. Basically, it would have been maybe almost a quarter of the price of the Magewell. Still a little bit pricey, but kind of crazy. But like dealing with like software setup in comparison to how the Magewell works, plus the fact that I think I'd heard that the fan was really particularly loud on it. I was like, I'd rather not. And then there's just a couple other things that the Magewell does a little bit nicer. You can go up to 60 rather than 30 FPS on the Magewell. And then the Magewell also has that loop through feature. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's my story. I went with Magewell. Hopefully, we're going to see it coming in pretty soon. Tracking says Thursday of next week, but hopefully by like Wednesday or Tuesday. Usually things come a little quick. So, let me just address this. Andy has just pointed this out. You know, little leak here from Andy. Guys, merch coming soon. Merch coming very soon. Stay tuned. Custom pogs. The hell did I put that? Oh, here it is. Oh, another piece of news. There is a new channel in the Discord for when I do drop these videos. I don't know if I feel totally comfortable with doing a ping on just a YouTube video, but so to this point here, I've just dropped a link to today's video without a ping attached to it. But feel free to check out that channel. It's called New Video Alert. New Video Alert on the Discord. Check that out whenever that channel changes color. So these dream switches, these are going to go in a Sirius. We just recently did that Sirius rebuild with the Gateron black inks. We also recorded a type test for that, which is now kind of invalid. Probably has been invalid for some time. I think the thing is, like, I have so many potential builds here for this series. It's that, like, I probably should do the builds relatively, you know, within each other, like in terms of time, close together, so that I can spread them out for these videos. Funny thing, another funny thing about this is this I don't even think I have this series scheduled anytime soon, so I might need to shift around the schedule. I'm supposed to work on a spring swap on those H1s that we took out of the profit. I think I had a plan to put that in 90K60, which we had that stainless steel plate cut for. Okay, we just tuned this, right? I could see it. How are we doing on progress here? There's 30 to be done. Or sorry, 60 to be done. How many do we have here? I think we're over halfway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. Because we're a little over the halfway mark, which is good. I think I started these on... when was it? Maybe Wednesday? I didn't do any yesterday. I've been going super slow. I think for a minute there, I was trying to knock out tons of switches really quickly. But I think as of late, I've been slowing down because of all the streaming I've been doing. Whoa. Smooth. I think, you know, these dream switches being worked in the way they are, I think this did actually make a big difference, but they did put in a lot of actuations in it, didn't they? I think this might be my last switch here for the night. Looks like we got through, I don't know. We got a 26 more after, so I'll work on them another time. Probably not even tomorrow. Probably be back on late tomorrow. We'll just kind of have to see. Alrighty. Just tune this, right? Yep. Looks good. Let me give another brush at the bottom here. Okie doke. A rare switch lubing stream, which we hardly even got close to doing to completion here. You guys asked for it. I try to deliver, but yeah, it's getting a little late now. We're approaching on almost 4 hours. So I think we're gonna wrap up here for the night. But I think it's time for some marbles. So let me go and peruse through, see if I have any junk for y'all tonight. Let's take a look. Oh, this is This is something. Oh, hey. Found another one of these keycap pullers. What the? I don't remember getting another one of these. I think I gotta re-up on finding more junk around my apartment. I gotta do another deep dive into my apartment, see if I can give y'all some more. All right, I think I got some here. Spec 6789. Hi, I have a question. Do you recommend any switches? All of them. I recommend all of them. If you're looking for anything in particular, I could maybe gear that a little bit better. But if you're looking for a linear, there's a lot. If you're looking for anything in particular smooth, JWK, pretty much all of JWK's offerings are pretty good. So find yourself one where you like the color, where you like the spring weight and spring length. Thocky, oh, of course. Yeah, just go with the JWK like short pull. That's probably just like your best bet of just finding something really good and something really, I don't know, smooth in general. Custom 3, good morning. Okay, bye, thanks. Oh yeah, no problem. Okie doke, we're about to run some marbles. Let's get marbles open, make sure we don't have another update to run. Okay, so I found this, which I think came with the Z60. It's a combination wire keycap puller along with a switch puller on the other side. I believe this came with a Z60. So if anybody's interested in this guy, along with a sticker, we'll throw in a sticker as well. Let's get some, let's get a community map open here. Super fast air has a 17% elimination rate. That's probably pretty good. Okie doke, guys. Marbles raised giveaway for one of these Z60 combination keycap puller and switch puller. Exclamation play to join. 3 minutes to join. Feel free. Get right on in. You already know the deal. Welcome to the this late night Friday stream here. Nice giveaway we got, of course. Filling up. I have this drawer full of switches that are untuned, and then another one for ones that are already tuned. Man, it's a filling up. Hey, welcome everybody. Oh, also, by the way, just to recap the rules, first place gets a claim, no re-rolls, so we move on to the next if you guys, if you opt not to claim. Again, combination keycap puller / switch puller plus stream sticker, which we've seen here already. 1 of 7 stickers, 3 cool ass forehead aliens, one of three Cool has 3D stickers or the Kawaii Drake sticker. I also might need a re-up sticker soon. It feels possibly like we're getting through them, you know. And by the way, also last place finisher does get to choose the raid target. So let's take a look and see if we can come up with any hints. Hints on who to raid. Oh, Jula Day is on. It's like kind of like just Jula Day. But there's a few. I guess there's a few others. Misha Mex doing some Valorant. I am Ulta, who I think does engravings. I don't think they're doing keyboard engravings right now though. And then Issy's on as well. Oh yeah, did last big giveaway stuff get sent out? I haven't done the international stuff yet. I lagged since like last Friday. I apologize for that. So I am going to try to get that pretty soon. I apologize for my lagging on this. I was supposed to in this last week and I dropped the ball there. I'm not going to lie. So I'll let you guys know when it's out. What the heck is this? Wait, what the? That's the goal? What is this? What the shit was that? What the fuck was that? What was the stage? All right, well, congratulations to Kill Combat. Vote no. That's a big no. That's a big no for me. What was that? How? I don't understand. I chose that one. It said there was like a 17% elimination rate. Like what? How? It was a straight line. Oh, that's a no for me. All right, well, congratulations to Kill Combat. Fush, we got Fush. Fush in the building. Vote yes. Whoever spawns in a better position wins that one. Yeah, what the hell was that? I didn't understand. There was a weird lull at the end, but I was like, I don't even know what that was, man. Custom 3 is a yes. All right, Fush, let us know who your raid target choice is. Again, we got Jula Day. Jula Day would probably be like a pretty good hint. Mish, all right, we could do Mish. Let's pull up Mish. See if I got to get through an ad or something. Also, I got to tabulate Kill Combat with that win. So this was the stream of the 10th. Z60 combo keycap puller / switch puller. It's Kill Combat. Alrighty. Alright, let's raid Mishamex. But before we do, let's just make a couple of these announcements. Discord up there. If you haven't already joined, want to get in on some notifications when I go live, or I guess to see any new YouTube video drops that I have. Discussions, all that. And also notifications if you're subbed for when we have the big giveaways. We're 36 subs away from dropping 2 giveaways for NK Blossom, Cherry Blossom, and Cherry Charcoal. New YouTube video out right there, Tetrix Type Test. So check that out, like and subscribe if you care to support. Let's raid Misha Mex. Misha Mex, she's doing some Valorant right now. Here's your raid message if you're subbed, raid message if you're not. I'll be back probably late-ish tomorrow night. We're going to be working on that ARC 60, and we're going to find out just how good those cream clickies really are. So until then, I hope you guys have a good night or rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.